You know the big 5 personality traits we've talked about before? It's also known as the 5-factor model, and researchers mostly use the 5 traits to define personality disorders. Well, in a recent study, a team of researchers set out to do the opposite and define personality orders. Okay, so that's not a real phrase, but they did set out to use the big 5 to define a psychologically healthy person. So instead of the disorders, doing the healthy part. And they made a quiz you can take to figure out if you have a quote-unquote healthy personality. Here's a little background. First off, to remember the big 5 personality traits, remember the acronym OCEAN. It stands for openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. The researchers asked 100 experts in Big 5 research to outline a healthy Big 5 personality, and then they compiled the estimates into what they call a consensus profile. The consensus profile ultimately involved high openness to feelings, which is a subtrait of openness, high competence, which is a subtrait of conscientiousness, and high warmth and positive emotions, which are subtraits of extroversion. It also scored low on angry hostility, which is a subtrait of neuroticism. The researchers tested their consensus profile on a group of roughly 3,000 people, and they found it did correspond with other established measures of psychological health. So, now's your chance to see how healthy your personality is. There's a quiz from psychology researcher Scott Barry Kaufman with 20 statements you rate on a 5-item Likert scale, as in responses ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. And you can find a link to that quiz in our full write-up on this, which you can read for free on Curiosity.com and on our free Curiosity app for Android and iOS. And Ashley and I both took it as well. So to wrap up, let's talk about how we did. Do you have a healthy personality?
Yeah, I think so. What was your score?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I got a total score of 81. And I was told that overall, I am likely to have a very healthy personality. So, of course, this is an online quiz. You can't take it as like a real psychological diagnosis, but I'm likely to have a healthy personality. And I'm told to basically keep doing what I'm doing, and that if I do that, I will be likely to continue to live with an abundance of psychological health, healthy self-esteem, good self-regulatory skills, optimistic outlook on the world, and a clear and stable self-view. Not sure I agree with all those things.
But I mean, this isn't a competition, but I got 3 points more than you.
Oh, you got 84.
I got 84. And pretty much my description was the same as yours.
Well, there we go. You're listening to a podcast hosted by 2 people with relatively healthy personalities.
We're just the healthiest, really.
I definitely know of podcasts that are hosted by psychopaths. So,
for sure.